Hey, what's up guys? So today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do 360 flips or tray flips. So before you even start trying this trick, you're going to want to have two tricks down. You're going to want to have your pop shove-its down really good because that's going to help you be able to scoop the board for the 360 flip. You don't have to know how to do three shoves. I can sort of do three shoves, but you don't really need them down. They're not really a necessary trick to learn the tray flip. But the trick you really need down good is kick flips. You need them down almost like every time, you know. Just have them down really, really good. Once you have those tricks down and you know, you have some good board feel and you're comfortable on the board flipping it, catching it and all that stuff, you're gonna wanna learn the foot position. Alright guys, so your foot position for the tray flip, this is how I do mine. I put my front foot just behind the front bolts, my back foot with my toes hanging over the side of the tail, like that. But when you're learning, you might want to do it with your front foot just a bit further back so you can get the rotation around easier. Try and do it about like that with your foot about the middle of the board. That's where I started when I was, that's where I put my feet when I was learning them. But once you get better, you can kind of move your foot further up the board and it feels more comfortable when you go to do them. So just put your feet where I told you to put them, you know, about the middle of the board and over the tail, and then just try and adjust your feet around from there to see where your foot position would be to do tray flip. So just try flipping the board and seeing how it would, seeing which one gets closest. Just figure out the foot position and then you're ready to start trying the trick. So the main part of doing the tray flip is the scooping motion with your back foot on the tail. So what you're gonna do is your back foot is gonna pop the board and it's gonna scoop it. So it's gonna kind of, your toes are gonna kind of curl around the edge right there, and it's gonna pop it down and spin it like that. And your front foot is gonna be there. You don't really have to flick too much on this trick. It just kind of spins around, and your front foot just kind of clips the concave, sort of, sending the board into a 360 flip, and then land on the board. Just practice the scoop. Just stand there and just practice scooping like a 360 shove it, kind of. Just practice getting the scoop around. And yeah, just make sure you have your scoop down, and even just trying the trick, just throwing it around, just trying to throw the whole trick around. You don't even have to land on it, just get the trick to go around, and that's a really good way to work on your scoop. So like I said, the flick isn't very important. You kind of flick automatically, it feels like. With the pressure of your back foot on this side of the board, when you go to scoop it, it kind of goes back like this. It's almost like it's kind of like a pressure flip in a way, but your foot just when it scoops, this part of the board comes up. So your foot just kind of, when it comes up the board, it just kind of makes it flip. So if you're having any trouble with flick, then like if you're under flipping, then I guess you'd flick off a bit more. I didn't really have that problem too much, but if you do, just try and, you know, maybe point your toe down a little more or just flick off a little more off the board. But yeah, that's basically what you do for the flick. There isn't much to do. So for catching the board, I mean, when you're learning them, your goal is just to get the board to flip around and land on the board. You don't really catch your first tray flip. You just kind of do it and land on it, right? But once you get them down, I mean, you can work on catching them. It kind of just comes natural. You'll just catch them to put them down to your front foot because your back foot will scoop back and your front foot just kind of dangles around there. There's nothing to do, so it just naturally comes back down on the board and you usually naturally catch it with your front foot. So some things that you can practice for the tray flip is practice flipping the trick around and landing it with your front foot and with your back foot. So what I mean is well, first of all, you just want to get the trick to see if you can get it go around. You don't even have to land near it. You can go like 5 feet ahead of you, it doesn't matter. But once you want to control where it goes, you want to be able to flip it and land it with your front foot, just kind of like out here like this. And then you're going to want to flip it and land it with your back foot. Just practice getting it in front of you and behind you, kind of like then you can figure out where to lean with your body. And it might help you too to jump a bit forward with the tray flip, because I find with some people it kind of goes a bit forward, but just you can figure that all out just with trying it, you know. Like just try and get it down like every time, just landing with one foot on the board. whether that be your front foot or back foot, just practice landing it with one foot first, and then work on landing the trick. Common problems with the tray flip, I guess, is just not being able to get the rotation. So like I said, just work on your scoop. I guess some other ones would be, you know, maybe landing primo or not getting enough flip of the board. If you have that problem, like I said, just try and flick a little bit more. And if you're over flipping, that's good because, you know, you just. But sometimes over flipping can be bad because if you aren't flicking or trying not to flick at all and it's over flipping, it's kind of hard to figure out how to not make it over flip. But just keep practicing it. I mean, you guys, like if you're working on this trick right now, just keep practicing it. And if you're getting to the point where you land it sometimes, just try and land as many tray flips as you can every single day. And that's how you get them down really good. You just keep practicing and practicing and you'll get them. If you guys want to see any more tray flip trick tips, I'd suggest go watch Aaron Cairo. I'll put his channel right here. You can click on this. Go check out his videos. He makes probably the best trick tips on YouTube, I'd say, in tutorials, how to land tricks. When I was first learning how to skate, I really watched his videos a lot and learned from him. So yeah, definitely go check out Aaron's channel. He's awesome. So if you guys like this video, leave a like down below and let me know what you thought about this video down in the comments. And if you guys want to see any other trick tips or videos, just let me know, because I want to know what you guys want to see, because I'm making the videos for you guys to watch. So just let me know what you guys want to see and I'll do those videos. And I recently hit 500 subscribers. Actually, I have about 550 right now, so thank you guys so much. So to all the new subscribers, welcome to the channel. So thank you guys for watching and subscribe.